This is the magical world of an Australian billabong, from dawn till dusk, in all its magnificent glory. The billabong is part of our culture and our folk songs, a true icon. Let me take you into this wonderful world of the billabong. La Belle Station is close to Litchfield National Park in the Northern Territory. They run tourist and fishing cruises in a wonderful billabong called Macketty's Lagoon. A billabong is really a river cut-off. In flood times, a river may change its course and leave behind a banana-shaped cut-off that slowly silts up at both ends to form a tranquil lagoon we call a billabong. I camped for 4 weeks beside this billabong. I'm up before dawn and cautiously swing my torch looking for crocodile eyes. There's one to my left, so it's safe to walk straight to my boat. The billabong slowly emerges from its misty shroud on this winter morn. All is still. I hear only the dawn chorus of birds. Dawn is the magic moment on the billabong. I'm in awe of its many moods as the sun begins to rise. The darter is an expert underwater hunter of fish. The crocodile is the master of them all. The darter stalks his prey and stabs it with lightning speed. Also an opportunistic feeder, the crocodile stalks his prey. The poor darter is already in the jaws of the croc and it's barely past sunrise. Estuarine or saltwater crocs do inhabit freshwater lagoons. They grow to 7 metres, a fearsome beast with the capacity to kill people. I'm on a constant alert and very cautious of this formidable predator. He's good. 4 metres? Yes, with jaws that can crush victims at a pressure of 3,000 pounds per square inch. Just sitting there. Only about 5 metres away, won't even move. Just needs that sun so badly. My niece Tanya Crop is my assistant. I think we're safe.
You think we're safe?
Yeah, we're giving him enough room to run out.
So if we've come in on his tail, that means that he'll run that way, will he?
That's right, you've got to give him an open run. There are not many places these estuarine crocs do not penetrate. Here in the billabong, they feed on birds, turtles, wallabies, pigs, and the bountiful fish. for an hour. They can easily stalk without a ripple or a sign.
Ben, look back here. A big croc's been lying here. You can see where his tail is, right near the boat.
Definitely a croc slide, Tanya. Just makes us realise we shouldn't really be too close to the water. He'll be out there somewhere. Crocodiles do prefer fresh food. The common larder theory of storing food until it rots is not really true. They may briefly stash a big meal, as only 3 kilos is a sufficient dinner. This 3-kilo barramundi is just fine. The croc prefers to take the barra ashore where it can crush with powerful jaws until soft enough to swallow. A wild pig is a huge meal only a huge croc will consider. Three little piglets have lost their way. Their mother is inside a crocodile.
So cute, really little.
There is one place in the Billabong where we never saw an estuarine croc. I slip in here with my underwater camera, but oh, so brief, because quite frankly, I'm scared. Even the turtles are trying to hide. From me, I just hope. It is pretty scary. This looks like the jawbone of a pig. Now that's not a healthy find. In most places, it's just too dangerous and too spooky to dive, so I use a remote-controlled camera instead. This fish is a standard-sized catfish, and this one is a giant, 1.5 meters long and some 30 kilos in weight. It's even called the giant catfish. Catfish use whiskers on their jaw to furrow into the sand for food. Long-finned silver-bellied eels are voracious feeders, and so too are the northern short-necked turtles. In the wet, these adult eels will leave the Billabong for the river and swim down to the mouth and out somewhere into the deep ocean, where they will breed and die. Their progeny will return in a future wet to the same Billabong home of their parents. Up on the surface, water spiders use water tension to walk on top of the water. Quite amazing. Rotting vegetation provides vast quantities of nutrients and aerates the water. It's an oxygen-rich lagoon. Red-clawed crayfish are a delicacy for the larger predators. This one is searching for dragonfly larvae. My camera records the same view as would be seen by a stalking croc. Even the cutest of food is so readily available. This Billabong area has 3,000 plant species and 300 bird species, representing a third of those native to Australia. The life cycle of the plants and animals are ultimately bound up with the seasons, with each species reaching its peak at a particular time of the year. A creature may choose to mate and breed so that its offspring will emerge at a time of plenty. The barramundi is unique. This spectacular and most sought-after table fish is born a male. It matures at 4 years and has just 2 years to fertilise the females before changing sex to a female. Then it grows and grows to maybe 50 kilos. But it won't breed here. It must leave the Billabong in the wet and swim to the mouth of the mother river. The young will come back here. Every day, I briefly stop filming to catch dinner. Got him. Got him. That's a tarpon. Not very good eating, so he's going to go back. Not like the barramundi. I've got one. Oh yeah. Oh, good one. Over this way, yeah. Got him. Come on, up you come. Oh. It's all right. That's dinner too, that's big enough. The Billabong teems with fish. I see thousands of schooling young barra. For the aquatic birds, it's easy fishing. When little black cormorants find a school of fish, they group to feed. It's a cue for the pelicans to join them in a mass feeding frenzy. competition for food is rough. Bully pelicans steal from the cormorants and grasp a cormorant by the neck in a choking hold. A strangled cormorant has no choice but to hand over its catch. A breeding pair of white-bellied sea eagles dominate one corner of the Billabong. Sharp eyes from a high perch scan the water for a suitable catch. Whistling kites are scavenging thieves, but no match for the eagle. Osprey eagles are great fishers too. Whistling kites are quite capable of catching fish, but they do not dive into the water. They are great thieves of other bird meals. A 3-kilo barra is almost too much to lift up. There is a constant search for food on shore and in the water. The egret is on floating vegetation. The fish are hiding underneath. Darters dive and pop up with speared fish wherever I look. Kites are on a continuous watch for an easy meal. They swoop and harass the bird and make it drop the fish so they can steal the catch. It always ends up an aerial dogfight among the thieves. The kites and other birds hound the fishing birds all day and steal more than half their catch. The fishers have to catch more than twice the number of fish to end up with a square meal. It's a constant battle of wits. If they don't run or swallow it quickly, they lose it. The darter has had enough. It's been an exhausting day's fishing. A darter's plumage is not fully waterproof, and this enables the bird to swim underwater. But before it can fly again, it must spread its wings to dry. All bellies are full. Tranquility returns to the Billabong. We've witnessed the predation of the fearsome estuarine croc, the king of the Billabong. There also lives here another croc we call the freshwater crocodile. Here it is in the foreground. Behind it is the estuarine species. Note the difference. The freshwater croc has a narrower snout and smaller, finer teeth. It rarely grows to 3 metres against the estuarine croc's 7 metres. It's not considered dangerous to humans, but it may lash out with a nasty bite if cornered. You will only find a freshwater croc in freshwater. Because they do not pose a threat, I'm able to dive and film one underwater. It's awfully spooky down here, not from this croc, but my thoughts of other hidden threats in the murky water. I approach within a metre. I'm tempted to stroke it, but I hesitate, because I may shatter the calm and provoke it to lunge and bite. I do feel like a trespasser in this alien world, a gloomy world of barra, one of the croc's favourite diet. Oh, how spooky it is for me. I have to get out. It will be much safer to film the croc from my boat. Freshies, as we call them, feed on smaller prey than their salty cousins. They feed by lying along the water's edge and snap at any movement close by. Needle-sharp teeth grasp the fish firmly, then toss it back and down the hatch. Tanya and I return at dusk to where the crocs were feeding. It's now early September, and the primal urge in the female freshwater croc draws it to the sandy bank of the Billabong. She lays about 13 eggs in a hole she's excavated. The eggs are covered up and will incubate for 10 weeks. Dawn brings a predator, a goanna. On average, only 30% of the eggs will make it to the hatchling stage. The goanna has a keen sense of smell and searches for the hidden eggs. The Billabong has its own wonderful garden, a floating carpet of lilies and colourful flowers. It's a no-go, unstable platform, except for one remarkable bird, the jacana. The jacana appears to be walking on water. It has a nickname for that. It achieves this by having enormous feet and claws that distribute its weight over a wide area. A clutch of 3 eggs seem to be so exposed, but a predator underneath cannot see them. Only a kite may spot them. The graceful jabiru is on a mission. It needs lots of sticks to build a large nest. It has a problem. This big croc, and the jabiru is scared. Long legs protect 2 jabiru chicks hatched only a few days ago. The chicks are hungry. One parent is out fishing, for they take turns on the nest, swapping over about every hour. The swap over is a dance of love. La Belle Station operates daily tourist cruises on the Billabong. It's a birdwatcher's paradise, with the added bonus of seeing lots of crocs.
Oh my God, look, that's a huge crocodile. That'd be about 10 foot.
That one?
Yeah? You got him?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
On the left-hand side here, I'll stay as close as I can to the bank. There's a number of little ones. It's just a matter of having a keen eye.
See where the black bird is?
Oh, yes.
The little chicks are just
Oh, yes,
in
I can
behind
see.
it.
Same colour
Yeah,
as
beautiful.
Yeah.
You can see that they're gorgeous. It's amazing that the chicks are so pure white and then the bird is really...
Is that the second
It's really
nest
black.
to the left,
That-
left of it with
Yeah.
the black bird?
Yep.
Is it?
I've been on many billabongs, but this one is the best. if you are a barra fishing enthusiast like me. Jeff Newbury also runs the fishing tours. Tanya Kropp is along to pick up tips on how to catch a prized barra.
Oh, he's huge. Okay, Jeff needing help here. He's heavy. Why is he so heavy?
That's it.
Whoa.
That's what you call
He's a beauty.
They're ones you practice on.
Oh.
It's still not legal.
We're still going, are we?
We are.
All right. We want bigger. Straight in. How do you think the fish feels when he comes out and goes back in? What does he do? Tell all his friends that he's had a ride on the other side or something?
I'd say that's what he's got to know.
Yeah.
An electric motor silently sneaks Jeff closer to the fish.
He's still taking line off me.
He's a big one.
He's a good fish. Can you get the landing net up there ready, Tanya, please?
What?
Landing net. Yeah. He got weed too, sir. He went to the bottom. Scoop under him, that's it. You've got it.
Oh my God. That is one.
That's a barra. That is a barra. I'm happy with that.
The tranquil beauty of the Billabong is regularly shattered by constant predation. Merton's water monitor is always on the hunt, reflecting two worlds, above and below. Four metres of olive python poses a real threat. This frill-necked lizard has just awakened from a long hibernation. Its only defence is a masquerade. Suddenly expand and look terrifying. An olive python can swallow a small wallaby, so it's understandable that Tanya is very nervous when she meets one.
Here.
Oh
Have
my
a go.
God.
This is an olive python.
An olive, is it going to bite
No.
me? No.
You might not have to.
Tammy, I've got a fear of snakes. I've just got
Look.
to warn you of that.
I'll hold its head.
No.
And you can hold the rest of it.
Tammy.
I've got its head. I've got its head. You'll be fine.
Oh
You'll be
my
fine. Come
God.
on, you can do it. Look, I've got the head. You'll be fine. Okay, I'll have the head. Okay, I'm brave. I can have the head.
Is this
It's
getting?
fine.
Is it, all right?
It'll be
okay.
fine. You'll be fine.
I could just look. Oh, I can't
You'll be
believe.
fine.
Oh, I can't.
You'll be fine.
Oh
I've got the
my
head.
God.
I've got the head here.
Last time a snake was near me, it nearly bit me. Oh my God.
Still got
where's
the
it?
head.
I can't.
Got its head. Okay.
Oh, it's God. Is this your way of getting rid of my fear of snakes?
The only way, facing head on.
Oh my gosh, so he's not dangerous, is that what you're saying?
It's not a venomous snake.
Oh, he won't bite me?
He could bite.
Oh, okay.
But,
okay. He's got me very tight around his neck. Oh my, shall I touch him here?
Yep.
Oh, God, watching the way you're doing it's just fantastic. Oh my God. Oh, look. Look.
It's beautiful.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Lovely. See, done. Look at this. You know, how could you say you'd be
quick
scared?
that was. I've had such a fear of snakes, and look what you've done for me.
Oh, they are beautiful.
You. I think we're sort of a little ready to take him, Tammy.
Off now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
just
I feel like I'm being choked, and he's very beautiful, and you've done the job. Oh my God, it's through my legs.
Just
okay.
calm down. You'll be right. You'll be right.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You're all right. See, look at that.
Are we going to let him go?
Yeah, we'll just let him go now. He's going. Go on, mate. Good boy. Go on. Back to where you belong.
A black-breasted buzzard and a nesting emu are players in an amazing drama. When she walks away and leaves her eggs unguarded, that's the cue for the buzzard to fly in. He's cautious at first, for an angry emu mother could demolish him. Now to find a suitable rock for his special trick. An old Aborigine told me to watch out for childless Burdekin ducks who sometimes kidnap other duck chicks. They intentionally make friends with a whistling duck family and gain the confidence of their chicks. Then, when the planned abduction timing is right, the Burdekin pair suddenly rush away with the whistling duck chicks. The bewildered parents are all alone, their chicks kidnapped. The Jacana chicks have hatched. All three have made it. There's an amazing fish in the Billabong that shoots insects down. The archer fish can shoot a jet of water by a sudden contraction of its gills, which forces water through a tube formed by the tongue and the groove in the mouth. The accuracy of its aim is remarkable. For the archer fish must allow for the angle of refraction where the water meets the air. The mother freshwater croc can now leave the nest she's been guarding for the past 10 weeks. Her babies are hatching. They've hatched under the sand and had to struggle upwards. Born ready to bite, instinct quickly teaches them to swim. Mortality is high. 90% will die in the first year, falling prey to birds and barramundi. By November, the dry is at its worst. The searing heat evaporates the water rapidly, and the cracked mud reveals creatures who were trapped in the mud months ago. A pelican has died. A mother dingo nurses her pups in the shade of the reeds close to the edge of the Billabong. It's lean times for the dingo. A kill is required to feed the new family. The wallabies are drawn to the sweet waters, and the hungry dingo moves in. I missed the kill, but caught the dingo dragging the carcass up the bank. I'm intrigued as to why this female estuarine croc is blowing bubbles. Then I realise it's her mating call. She makes the first move, sidling up to the big male who slides his bulk on top of her. Theirs is a slow and lumbrous copulation. She pops up occasionally, gasping for air. Under such weight, she swallowed some water. The wet has begun. Monsoonal storms sweep in from the sea, and the croc lays her eggs. The welcome rains are light at first, a cleansing, life-giving interlude for the Billabong that has not seen a drop of rain for 8 months. The rain soaks into the dry earth and awakens strange-looking creatures. These are water-holding frogs, and they've been buried underground for 8 months. Now there are 2 immediate things on their mind: food and sex. They don't have much time to breed before having to bury again. It's a welcome relief to feel the coolness of the rain. It means survival to many creatures of the Billabong. No matter how soggy an animal may look, it's happy the rain has begun. For some, too much rain spells disaster. The cormorant nest will go under, chicks and all, and crocodile nests will be swept away when the flooding Mother River breaks its banks and pours into the Billabong. Its waters spill into the surrounding forest to join the river of its birth. Now the barramundi can swim downriver to spawn. The lily flower is the water gauge. It's now a metre under the surface. The crocodile hatchlings pierce the shell with a special tooth on the top of their snout. They're born at a time of plenty, and there are plenty to prey on them. If there was a lotto for frogs, this one should buy a ticket, for he's one lucky frog. A wave of life is set in motion by the rains. Freshwater crocs revel in this time of plenty. A garden blooms. Giant lotus lilies carpet the Billabong.
This is interesting, Ben. The seed pod of the lotus lily. They turn black when they're ready to be expelled from the pod. And this is the seeds. These are not quite right yet, but boy, they are nice to eat right now. Just take the outer skin off. Excuse me. It's a little bitter, the outer skin, and it reveals this lovely white kernel in there. Would you like to try that? Try it.
I'd love to.
You tell me what you think it tastes like. Yummy?
It's beautiful.
It
Tastes
is,
like
isn't
an
it?
almond.
I've got one here, which is, as you can see, it's ripe. And the seeds fall out. And it's very brittle. It's done its job. The seeds will fall into the water. They're as hard as nails. And they tell me that they can stay in the mud and germinate up to 8 years later. Fascinating thing. This is interesting, Ben. Lotus lily. In fact, the whole lot is edible. This is like a satellite dish. It does track the sun from east to west. And this collects sunlight, converts it into energy, and it sends the energy down to the root base by its own network of fibre optics. You may see them there. I don't know what their real name is, but I call them fibre optics. Look at that. Makes the water go like quicksilver, mercury.
Absolutely amazing.
Isn't it?
That could really protect you from the sun too.
It could.
couldn't it?
You want to? There, have a go.
Oh my god. Okay. The
There you
perfect
go. Oh, wait a
touch.
minute. One moment.
Oh, and a flower.
Isn't that
Aren't you
beautiful?
just gorgeous?
What a guy. What a guy.
What a man.
No billabong is complete without magpie geese. And there's lots of them, the main source of the bird sounds we hear every day. The end of the wet heralds the return of the wildlife. No longer are they dispersed across the floodplain. The crocodiles also return. The banks are exposed again for sunbaking, and there's plenty of tucker. The king of the billabong makes a grand entry. This billabong has proved to be a resilient ecosystem, intricately bound to the seasonal changes, the wet and the dry. It's a life-giving magnet for all creatures that fly, walk and swim. There always will be new billabongs created by meandering rivers, for the billabong is an indelible part of the Australian way of life.